Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and I'm so excited about today's video because this is the latest Kelva Plan release, which includes a mental health focus. Now, Kelva Plan's name is Heather, and if you don't know, Heather has a twin sister named Holly, who is a therapist, and Heather and Holly worked hand in hand to create these products in honor of May, which is Mental Health Awareness Month. And so everything in here has been really thoughtfully created to help you on your mental health journey, and even the colors that are included and everything. So I just opened like this part, but I haven't taken a deep dive yet. I haven't even opened the box. So I'm really excited to open it and take a look with you. This releases on Friday, May 9th at 10 a.m. Central. I'll have a link to shop in the description of the video. So let's open it up. We have a Mental Health Matters sticker book. We have a mental health and anxiety refill pack. We have therapy notes sheets, and we have a mental health journal. So I'm going to take all this plastic off because it's annoyingly loud on videos, and then we're going to dive in. Okay, plastic has been removed, and I have to say, like, immediately the colors of this, I'm just obsessed with. Like, I'm standing up and looking up at looking down at my camera to see what your view is. And as long as the colors are coming across perfectly on camera, which I think they are, this is a really, really beautiful collection. So I want to do the sticker book last, and I want to look at the filler paper and the journal. So the first set of filler paper is the Mental Health and Anxiety Refill Pack. This is 50 sheets, double-sided and pre-punched. And these sheets, there's going to be 25 of each type of sheet. So let's pull these out. Oops. And take a look. Okay, so the first one is Mental Health Check-In. You're going to select the month, select the week, and then you have My Sleep this week is what have been your 3 dominant emotions this week? What things are triggering negative emotions for you this week? What are you thankful for this week? What are 3 goals for the week? What can I do this week to work toward these goals? How am I feeling this week? What are you worried about right now? What do you feel good about right now? What things are positive in your life right now? And how would you rate your mental health for this week? And then you have the same thing on the back. So I actually want to go through and fill this out with you because I want to give you some examples about how you would use this. The only thing is, before I do that, I was just kind of glancing at the sticker book because maybe some of the items in this sticker book would help with it, but I think we're going to do one without the sticker book. So I want to find like a pen color that might be nice here, a highlighter like the blue. So right now when I'm filming this, we are in April 21st through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 27th. Okay, my sleep this week is, I mean, it's only Tuesday today, but my sleep, I was up from 4 to 5:30 this morning. So we're gonna do this one for my sleep this week. I really wanted to do a deep dive with this product and show you. So approximate average get up time this week is going to be 7 a.m. And then the nightly hours, I'd say about 8 hours. Okay, what have been your 3 dominant emotions this week? So my emotions have been, is stress an emotion? It's not my only dominant one. I feel like I need a list of emotions to choose from. Maybe there'll be something like that in the journal. I don't know. Emotions. Okay, you know what? We're going to hold off on this for a second and continue looking at everything, and then we'll fill it out. I feel like that's going to make more sense because I think that these products are going to guide me. So we're going to put that down. Now, the second half of that filler paper is fighting anxiety. I'm worried about what situation is triggering this anxiety. What can I control when it comes to this anxiety? What am I trying to control that I need to let go of? Write a letter to this anxiety, ooh, telling it that you are releasing it. What physical sensations do I experience with this anxiety? What can I not control when it comes to this anxiety? What has this anxiety taken away from me that I need to take back? And what success have I achieved in fighting this anxiety? I really love these. I am someone who struggles with anxiety, and these prompts immediately give me something to work through. And I think that that's really helpful. So and that's double-sided, of course. So that is the first refill pack, the mental health and anxiety refill pack. Then we have therapy notes sheets. So this is all the same. And this is going to be therapy notes, double-sided, 50 sheets, pre-punched, classic size. So therapy notes, date of session, my goals for this session, things I would like to discuss, notes from session, how do I feel about this session, what did I explore in this session, and homework for next session. So the idea here would be to prepare this part before your session and then work on these either during or after the session. And that is 50 sheets as well. Now let's take a look at the journal. So it starts with Your Journey Matters. This has like a little bit of off-white discs here. And then we have Planning a Life I Love, Mental Health Journal. Sections in this journal: mental health weekly check-ins, daily mood journaling, fighting anxiety, gratitude journaling, coloring sheets, and therapy notes, and then information about each one. First up, we have mental health goals. My goals for my mental health, action steps for each goal, when did I meet this goal, and reflection. A vision board, creating a vision board in each of these areas of your life. Defining values, brainstorming values, prioritizing your values, and then a little bit of reflection. How do these values influence the decisions I make? How do these values influence how I set priorities? How am I currently living in alignment with these values? And what challenges might I face when I live out of alignment with these values? And then we have a support circle. So you can really tell that this was not just created by someone who makes planner products. This was created with Holly, and they really did such a good job. I'm already really impressed by this product, but I'm not surprised. Now we have a page for your support circle. Knowing your support circle is crucial on a mental health journey because it ensures you have trusted people to lean on during challenging times. And this is where you'll write down your support circle and take a moment to reflect on your supports, work your way through the support circle, and write down examples of each type of support. Then we have a check-in. First divider, your mind deserves kindness too. And this is a mental health weekly check-in designed to help you reflect on your emotions, not intended for you to fill one out every single week, but on an as-needed basis. And you can use this to color in, which is really fun. And then we have the mental health check-in. So this is actually the filler paper that we have there. So that's good. It's the filler paper. That's just extra. So that's going to be the mental health check-in section. Then we have emotions. It's okay to not be okay as long as you're not giving up. And we have a feelings wheel and daily mood journaling. So this is great because it's how do I feel? And I think that having these listed here, because it's like, as I was going through that other sheet, it's like, I don't know what my emotions are right now, but being able to have something to identify is really helpful. So you're going to use the feelings wheel to assign a color to each main emotion and fill in the wheel with your chosen colors. Each day, color in your mood on the weekly chart using the colors you put on the feelings wheel. Okay, so let's say we used yellow for amazed. You're going to put yellow here, and that's going to note that you're amazed. And journal about your daily feelings and why you felt this way. And this is a weekly one, which is really great. So there's a lot of these pages as well. Then we have anxiety. Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times. And this is tips about fighting anxiety and tuning out anxiety. And then we have those filler pages. So I really should have started with this and not those pages, but not going to go back. And we have all of these pages here. Now we have gratitude. There's always something to be grateful for. Talking about gratitude journaling, journaling tips, and journaling prompts. There's over 50 prompts in this section. You do not have to go in order. Flip through and find a prompt that connects to your current week and journal there. And it also says the use of prompts is optional. Feel free to white out the prompt and write about anything for which you are grateful. So you have the date, and then what is one thing that made you smile today? Name a person who has had a positive impact on your life and why. What is a simple pleasure you enjoy daily? What is your favorite memory and why does it make you happy? And there's going to be 50. I'm not going to go through every one because then, like, what's the point? I don't say what's the point of buying it, but there's certain things that should be reserved for those who purchase the product. Now we have the coloring, which I'm so excited about. Be gentle with yourself as you grow. And now we have some coloring pages in here. Quiet the mind, live a life of wonder, choose happiness, count your blessings, love yourself unconditionally. So several coloring pages, which are really fun to be able to do. And because this is that really good quality Kelvaplan paper, you're not going to be having bleed through with the pen or marker that you're using. And then the final section here is therapy. Hope is a tiny spark that can lead the way. And these are going to be the therapy notes that we saw in the extra filler paper. So this is a really great journal, and I'm really excited to dive into it. And I actually can think of some people that I'd like to gift an extra set to as well, because I think there's people in my life, even those who aren't planners, who could really benefit from this. Now we have the Mental Health Matters sticker book. Mental Health Matters. This sticker book is designed to support your journey to well-being. Inside, you'll find motivational quotes, mood tracking stickers, and tools to help you prioritize self-care and mental health. Use these stickers to create a plan that encourages positivity, reflection, and growth every step of the way. They are sure to help you plan a life you love. XOXO Heather. So let's take a look. Okay, now first up we have quotes for mental health. So these are on paper. This too shall pass. Self-care is not selfish. Your journey matters. Your mind deserves kindness too. And then we have the same quotes in different colors that match the products in this collection. And then another set of black quotes. I know I normally read the quotes. I am still getting over being sick, and you may even hear I'm a bit out of breath. And so just for my mental health and physical health, I'm not going to read all the quotes. But as I'm glancing at these, they're really empowering quotes. And we have the next set. And then we have some boxes. These boxes fit on the mental health check-in pages. So let's go back to our mental health check-in. Pull out the sheet that I already had, and these will fit in here, and then these will fit over here as well. These boxes fit on them as well, different colors. These boxes fit on the fighting anxiety pages. Turn 90 degrees. Excuse me. So you're going to turn this, and it'll fit right there. And then the same thing. I think it's really helpful that it has that guidance, if you can see. It's like little up here. But there you go. Now we have some reflections. So my sleep last night, how am I feeling today? What am I worried about right now? How am I feeling today? And then some monthly boxes. And then the color. Now we have a how do I feel wheel. So this has all of the emotions. And then we have a monthly feelings tracker. So again, you'll color one in, and then you'll use that color to note in the habit tracker. Reflection, monthly feelings, and weekly feelings. And then we have it in green. We have therapy appointment. These are for a monthly. We have black hexagons, the blue and green hexagons, some header boxes and check and bullets. 2 pages of those. Ooh, coloring stickers. These are fun. You can put these in your regular planner and color them in. I love this idea. What a cute idea. And then we have them with the colored border as well. If you didn't want the colored border, you could just trim out as well. Then we have some I am and I will. I can embrace change. I am worthy. I am safe. There is room for me at the table. So some affirmations. And then we have alphabet stickers. I love Kelvaplan's alphabet stickers. So we have 2 pages, 2 different colors. Then we have florals. So these, of course, you can use in the mental health journal. You can also use these in your regular planner. and these are on clear. There we go. And that is the sticker book. Okay, so now that we have a little bit more information about the emotions and things like that, we're going to take time to fill this out. So I'm going to go back to the feelings wheel because that's going to help me select my feelings. So what have been my 3 dominant emotions this week? So one is going to be optimistic. The next is going to be stressed because I am feeling a little bit stressed. And then I'm looking for one. I may not be in here, and that's okay. But I'm gonna write down rundown because like I said, I'm getting over being sick, but I have a lot that needs to be done, and I'm just feeling a little bit run down. What things are triggering negative emotions for you this week? So I'm going to write missing work days because I missed 1.5 work days last week for my full-time job, and I missed 4 Plan with Elise work days. So that's definitely triggering a negative emotion for me this week. Financial stress, which is really about Plan with Elise and future things that are happening and the tariffs and all of that. And then I'm going to write uncertainty about work. What are you thankful for this week? I'm starting to feel better. Disney trip next week. And all right, James, because I'm always thankful for James. What are 3 goals for this week? Clean my office, finish videos, close out April budget. What can I do this week to work towards these goals? Set a detailed action plan each day. Okay, how am I feeling this week? We're gonna go here. Just because I'm stressed and I still don't feel great, but I'm better than neutral. So what are you worried about right now? Leaving work for a week, and if my team will need me while I'm gone. That's my biggest worry right now. What do I feel good about right now? Even though I lost time due to being sick, I'm focused on getting back on track. I feel good about that when I can get back to my list. What things are positive in your life right now? My relationship, spring is here. Go Wild is coming. I love this product. I really do. I'm really excited about this. That's why I wanted to like sit down and immediately use it. How would you rate your mental health this week? Again, I know it's only Tuesday, but we're going to go with a high score because I feel like I have set up my week to achieve everything I want to while also trying to balance so that I don't collapse on the plane. Like that sometimes happens. I get ready for a trip. I have so much to do and I work right up until the moment. So we're going to go with a 4 out of 5. Okay. I want to do a plan with me at some point using these stickers. I don't know if that's going to be today. It may be an additional bonus video that you get, or it may be one that you see in the coming days. But I really think that Heather and Holly created an amazing product here. Again, the release is on Friday, May 9th at 10 a.m. Central. I think that this is an amazingly thoughtfully curated product. And like I said, I can think of a few people in my life who would really benefit from it that I would love to gift it to. So think about that when you are purchasing as well. If there's anyone in your life who would benefit and would appreciate a gift like this. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that this product helps you with your mental health, as I know it'll help me with mine. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.